at
13 seconds is all Patrick Mahomes needed to push that last game to overtime, eventually get the win. Here he is talking to the media ahead of the AFC Championship.
Situations. How do you stay so calm and collected during stressful games like that?
I think it's a little bit of a couple things. First off, I've been in some of these situations before now. I've played in some big games and had to make some comebacks, and I know I have the teammates to do it. So I mean, I know that what it takes to go out there and find a way to win. And then I think just preparation. I mean, we prepare for those moments throughout the whole entire season with Coach Eric Bieniemy, and he puts us in situations where we have to execute at a high level and not favorable situations. And so I think preparation and then experience definitely helps me in those moments.
Let's go next to Herbie Teope. Go to Herbie.
Hey, Patrick, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, I'm well, thanks. Mecole Hardman, Byron Pringle, Demarcus Robinson this past year and even into the playoffs. What kind of luxury is it for you to have those kinds of weapons and you can rely on them outside of just throwing it to Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, I mean, I think not only having them and all their different skill sets that they have where they can make big plays happen and everything like that, but just the relationships that I've built with those guys over the years. I mean, guys like Byron Pringle, I mean, I've thrown to him for 3 or 4 years now. Demarcus Robinson, same thing. And then Mecole, I've been with him since he's entered the NFL. So just knowing where they're going to be at, knowing how they play, and developing those relationships and that chemistry with them, I think helps out a ton when you're out there on the football field.
Let's go next to Soren Petro. Go ahead, Soren.
Hey, Brad, yeah. Sorry, Brad. You didn't have you unmuted. I apologize. Patrick, the comment was made by Joe Burrow about Arrowhead not being as loud as SEC stadiums. You've been around some loud stadiums in college, been around most of the NFL ones. How does Arrowhead's noise compare, and is he in for a rude awakening?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in some pretty loud stadiums. I've played in a couple SEC stadiums. I mean, Arrowhead's pretty loud. I don't think you can get around that, and I'm sure it'll be pretty loud this weekend. They're a great football team. They're coming in trying to win a big football game. But I'm glad we're at Arrowhead and we have a chance to use our crowd to our advantage on trying to find a way to get a win.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Patrick, you and Kelsey talked after the game about improvising on that play right before the Butker's tying field goal there late in the fourth quarter. Just curious, how often do you do that? And do you do it with if you improvised with anyone else besides Kelsey? And Brad will have a quick follow-up as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that during the game. It's not necessarily on the field every single time. There's a lot of times we get back on that tablet, we talk about different routes that we have. The great thing about this offense is a lot of the stuff looks the same. It comes from different formations that we can kind of read off what the defense is doing, and everybody has their input. I think that's what makes us such a great team and a great offense is that we have communication throughout the entire game, and then we go out there and execute at a high level because Coach Reed gives us that freedom.
Okay, and I meant to ask you this after the game, but a lot going on after that game. Wanted to ask you about your first touchdown pass in the game against Buffalo to Pringle. How did you see him? Can you kind of take us through that play? It looked like you kind of had your back turned. I don't know how you really saw him. Can you take us through that play?
Yeah, it was actually off the play we ran in Carolina a couple years back where I motioned and caught the ball and then kind of spun back around and make the throw to D-Rob. And so we definitely the read was kind of Tyreek to Pringle, and they kind of gave us a zero look, so I knew I wasn't going to have a lot of time. So I was just trying to race back and give my guy a chance to make a play, and Pringle went up there and made a tough catch between two defenders.
Next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Patrick, I mean, as you know, you guys went from 3-4 to hosting the AFC title game. I know you were seeing certain defensive looks that were some struggles for you early on. Andy pointed toward this being a team thing that you had to figure out. What did you see from some of your teammates as you guys were going through these struggles that kind of led you through here?
Yeah, I think I saw the persistence and the championship swagger, I guess you would say, of the team that we have. Guys didn't hang their head. They just wanted to get better. Every single day they came out to practice and we learned how to execute versus these looks that we were getting. I think that process of every day of getting better and better has put us in this situation now. And we don't want to come up short. We want to keep this process going, take every day and get better and try to leave our best football out there on the football field.
Let's go next to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
And I can guarantee you those Joe Burrow comments have given fans at Arrowhead a little bit more Momentum to be a little bit louder there. Taking a look at Patrick Mahomes in home playoff games, he is absolutely outstanding. 7-1 there. The Chiefs averaging 36.5 points per game there, and the touchdown to interception ratio 23-1, making it the best in NFL history. Of course, the Bengals got the better of the Chiefs when the Bengals won at home 34-31, but of course that was in Cincinnati. This game being played at Arrowhead. Guarantee you it's going to be loud there, and the Chiefs are favored by 7 on Sunday.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.